Good morning, everybody. I'm not going to let this be a long discussion. Okay, good morning, Bonnie Bye. Good morning, Alfreda. Good morning, Kiki. Good morning, Manny. Thank you. I'm just going to wait for maybe a couple more people to come in, y'all. You know, it's a good Saturday morning. People like going to the lake. Some people do their little worship on Saturdays or whatever the case may be. So she's not going to be here very long. I see the music didn't cut up. I didn't mean to cut it off, but it went off. But anyway, let me have a sip of coffee with y'all. Let me get this gadget straight first, because I'm always getting it together once I get on, so I can, read the chat every once in a while. I try to keep up with everybody, but it'd be hard sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't really want to be too much in chat anyway, because I don't let that throw me off. Because you be having a lot of trolls trying to get you to go that way. But I be trying to not to. So let me have my sip with y'all first. Let me do this. Let me come on the camera first, y'all. Hey, y'all. Good morning. I've been so busy, y'all. I really, really, really need to get my nails in my pedicure, but I haven't really had time if I could get in there, but I'm going to try it today because I have my son, his wife, and 3 more people to, I'm over there helping take care of my sister. Helping me, so y'all keep me in prayer. I got that, and for those who don't drink coffee, I don't have tea by me. You can have coffee, tea, or milk. Y'all, whatever y'all drink. I also got some H2O. Okay. Now, with that said, let me talk about what I was to talk about. Let me put my specs on first. I got on these other specs, these cheap specs. I don't put on my real ones this morning. Okay. Now, this morning has been a very interesting morning. First, let me say this morning I got up kind of early, early enough to catch Bunny Vaughn. She was on early this morning. Y'all, I'm looking around for my whatchamacallit. I'm looking around for my oh my God, my phone. And plug up my phone. I won't got left juice on it. I'm gonna be running my mouth, and then all of a sudden ain't no juice. Let me get it plugged up. I just noticed that. About a grand on time over there this morning at Miss Bonnie's chat. I didn't really think I was gonna stay there long, because I don't usually be a chance to be up early like that and catch stuff. I'm gonna hook this in my computer so if it go haywire for a minute, y'all, because I don't see my plug right here. I'm just gonna put it like this. I don't want the one, yeah, so I can keep it charged. Let me see. Oh, I didn't do it this time. Welcome to the 35 that's almost already here. It kind of went crazy for a minute. Y'all, let me take that off. Okay. Good morning, Keisha, Suki, Lady Nika, Sharika. Okay, let me get off the speaker. So back to what I was saying. We had a very interesting discussion. Y'all go watch. It was about an hour video this morning. I really enjoyed being over there. We have came a long way. All 3 of us. We all had a little tit or whatever like that. It wasn't a very big thing, but what we did, have just a little tit. Bonnie is somebody you can go watch. She like talking about the YouTube, mostly politics, or all that's into politics like that. Go over there and give her a gander or 2. Okay. And we was talking about how people don't want to wear masks. I'm gonna get to the last thing I'm talking about. I'm gonna get to that too. we were just talking about everything in general. And we kind of had a little biblical situation thrown up in there, the whole 9 yards. So YouTube politics, and every once in a while, she might give you you might get the pleasure, you know what I'm saying, of having a little mukbang once in a while. Once in a while, she do a mukbang. Okay, that's the first thing. So it was a pretty good video this morning. So everybody, when I first wake up in the morning, the first time when I first open my eyes, I thank God that I'm here. And I'll do a quick daily roll before I even get to the YouTube and make coffee, anything like that. So, and don't get this wrong, y'all. This is not going to be preaching or thing, that's going to turn biblical or whatever. But I just read the script this morning when it was in James 1:12, if anybody interested. And it say, blessed is the one who preserves under trial. So, but this script reminded me of Lady NYCA. Y'all know she went through a lot of trials and tribulations. She speak of it sometimes. Y'all remember when she was always doing her views, but the big comeback for us being live. I'm comfortable with saying, yes, took her in her arm, and we all welcomed her back with open arms. So she went through a lot of trials and tribulations, but let me reiterate, she never stopped coming. Some things was done to her where she was really hurt. Now, at the time when that was going on, I don't think I even knew of a Lady NYCA back there, 214, 215, something like that. But she stood the test, meaning she went through every storm that was put forth in front of her. She went through every storm. And whenever something going on in your life, and some people don't believe in this, but God always put people and things in your path for you to, in that situation, to get to the next place. Okay? And so once she get there, the next step, while he trying to take her, she received her crown. So that's what made me think of Lady NYCA, because right now she has a lot of respect, the utmost respect for a lot of people. And she went through that. She fought for that. She has that. People call her Auntie NYCA. They call her Queen and this and that. And from what I know of her, that is what she went through. Okay? So like that, the Lord has promised to those who love them, he give it back to you. So when I read that this morning while doing oh my God, it reminded me of Lady NYCA, because she went through a lot. And y'all seen that video yesterday. And what I mean by you getting your crown, you got that respect back that you had when somebody tried to drag you down so low, tried to beat you down. And back then, there were also people with her. They had her back. Matter of fact, there's people that still be in that chat and rolling with her from even back then, 214 to 215. Now, we only hear of one that always say they was there, but I'm quite sure there's one always there. So that's taking me to friendship. Like yesterday, again, when I was talking about friendship. Now, there's a season for all things, and you got to have discernment to know when that season is over. Now, because when it's over, things are going to happen. It's going to be a lot of turmoil. It's going to be just the most going on, chaos, you name it, every day in your life, but you cannot internalize it, because it will go into your real life. Like the situation that's hit her real life. And I feel like, to no fault of her own, and I don't know where it started at, I'm not trying to go that deep or anything like that, but I'm hoping she recognized the path now, that she has to get on another path. Now, when you get into a friend, a spouse, what I was talking about yesterday, whatever, you can't make up. You can still love each other. You can get on the right path. You can do what you want to do. But I was saying yesterday, because I couldn't talk long, in the relationships, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to have that same amount of faith in that person, confidence. You're going to lose something eternally from that. And so you can still love a person, but sometimes you got to love them from afar. You got to treat them with a long wooden handle spoon, as the folks used to say back in the day. That don't mean you threw them away. That just simply means, to me, in my opinion, that season is over, and don't force it, because if you force it, that's going to constantly be in chaos. I'm going to drop my link if anybody want to comment on how I'm saying it, how I see it. That's good, because it's just going to be tit for tat. It's going to be argument, and there's no peace. So that goes into your real life. So this scripture reminded me of her so bad when I said, oh my God, sound like Lady NYCA. She fight for crown. She's still there. God gonna put somebody else in her path to get her to that next step. But at the same time, you gotta have discernment to recognize when that person or persons come. Okay, y'all. I hope I'm not preaching to y'all, but I just want to talk about that scripture that I read and then Bonnie this morning, and I will be dropping my link early, because, like I said, I'm gonna be leaving out. I'm not gonna be on this long, kind of like yesterday or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when I ran into her, we had a little tip, but to my father own and nothing like that, but it wasn't nothing really bad, anything like that. But we as adults need to move on. Because I said to Bonnie this morning and Miss Cruiser as I was getting off a panel, I was really happy that we all three women up there, particular age, sitting up there talking when there was something so petty, so small that went on between us. But see, we can't sit around holding grudges, especially something here on YouTube, and then bring our real life. You know what I'm saying? And just doing the most. No, But you have to recognize, though, y'all, when a certain season is over. Because if you force it, then it's going to keep on being turmoil. Then you're going to realize, well, then maybe somebody trying to tell me something. I'm saying, higher power, God, have y'all mentioned. I hope I'm not sounding like I'm preaching, y'all. But I'm telling you how I felt when I read that script this morning. Because that's the way I see it, Lady. You had a really good friend, and not had, and y'all know what I'm talking about, Lady Detroit, like that. And then there's some things that were said in the opening, which I too feel like everybody else should have been said behind closed doors. But from what I hear, and again, y'all looking at Listic Alley, there were people in there saying stuff with subliminals with their old or this and that, whatever. So I didn't see the videos myself, but I'm actually reading and listen to what others are saying. And there's a whole thread of this. I said, no, that they're friends. But then that video yesterday, I also was watching it this morning. I said, oh my God, you know, uh, I really don't know what to say about it, but I'm going to say this, and I hope I'm not offending her. That video, that was toxic. A relationship like that, I think you need to back up and rethink it, get together, do something, work some out, or whatever. Because it's all on Front Street right now, and I don't care who put it on there. I don't care about how it got there. None of that. None of that. Work it out if you want to work it out. But if you feel like that season is over, move on because you're not going to get anywhere coming on YouTube just bickering to nobody. And I'm not blaming neither one. I'm just saying, saying if you feel like, you need to take a break, well, go ahead and do that. And keep doing your lives and do your reviews and do what you want to do. And I admire you saying you don't want to drop that link because that's what happened. No, you still can drop it and control it because I too had things going on the link, and I'm gonna keep dropping my link. Like I said, y'all, let me put this there as long as I'm paying for it. Because about my channel, nobody helped me grow my channel. I got to my first 1,000 on my own. When I got to 997, the SLR, I told her, well, she said, okay, for the subscribe, get your 1,000. But that same day, I had 1,006. I'm saying that because I was even hearing rumors that somebody got nobody did that. Now I appreciate everything. Everybody started me off and helped me along the path. So I'm gonna always give that, and I'm always keep that lady in my heart. I like her for real. Yes, you know what I'm saying. Got not one bad word to utter about her because she was the one that started me. Then I had somebody just take me on through for setting up stuff like that. So that was a season also. You know what I'm saying? So I've been through seasons also. Okay, that's why I don't be liking to go there like that, and still hear nothing bad being said. So that brings me to that made me think of that was somebody said something about that show. No way she would go around Trout Mouth or Stinky Baby. Those are two people. She said she would never, ever, and I believe it said it so much. I mean, she would get upset if we mentioned that word, drop my name to tell. So I'm just going to throw that in there quick, too. That's somebody trying to get some views, make up some more lies and rumors and stuff, instead of letting that woman take care of business and do what she's doing with her family. Simple as that. Back off, y'all. Whether she got something going on with me or not, I still hold her in that place, in my life. Back off. That's a lie. I'm here to say that I don't believe it. I would have to hear it from the horse's mouth myself. I seen it right in front of that person myself. I don't believe y'all, so I'm just spelling that rumor too that I heard. Now, let me pick up my phone and start speaking some of those while I was running my mouth because I don't be watching this chat to be trying to get thrown off. Because you got trolls that would definitely come here and try to do that. Oh, y'all, and I watched a little bit of Debbie. Y'all go over there to Debbie channel. She don't come over that much like that, on her channel that much. I think she works a lot. She drives the cab. Afraid I don't know if I spoke to you yet, but good morning. Good morning, Manny. Thank you. Sharika, Heatwave, Taylor Rogers, Kiki, I spoke to you. Kind to me. 3 unfiltered muppies. Okay, let me see. I spoke to that person. So everybody must basically be in the sky. Can I send the same person talking over and over again, which is cool. I hope y'all hit the like. I haven't checked that yet. Mia S. Okay. Okay. Hi, good morning, Miss Olivia. Countess Bonnie. Trisha, Christopher, good morning, Miss Bell. Okay, I think it just about got it. YCM's okay now. Let me get off the chat for a minute. But I just looked at the names. I look at no comments. So I don't know what's going on. We got time to be trying. Oh, good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Cinderella. But I was so behind yesterday, y'all, when all that arguing was going on. I stepped from the back away for a minute, came back, and the panel was going on. I said, let Tracy speak. And somebody say, Miss Bless, you all your way behind. Tracy already spoke. Sometimes my phone be lagging like that. I don't know what's be going on, y'all. But like I said, I'm gonna drop my link early. I usually wait till after 30 minutes. But being that I'm, constantly running where I have to go every morning, I haven't really been able to stay on 2 hours or so, hour and a half at the most. Let me see. Yeah, that's just the way it's going. But anyway, y'all, I'm not even go back. I'm trying to go back and read some of the comments. But that's where I'm at with that. That's my belief. That's how I feel. And I had to start it off with that scripture like that. And like I said, don't take it like I'm preaching something, because I don't want to come off as no hypocrite. Like y'all know who over there when I first met him. God giving him money. God told you to do this. God told you to drive by somebody's house. God told you to do the most. So no, I'm not trying to do that. That's just the way. That's my feeling. That's my thinking, or whatever. That I am going to be dropping a link now as I'm talking. I said 20 minutes commentary. Well, actually 16. Just in case somebody want to talk longer, because I have been rushing off of here lately. And if anybody want to speak on that, yes, they can. Thank you for the 132 here. Let me see if I look at my likes in the morning. Oh, don't tell me this thing's going to that on me right now, just morning. Oh, I didn't do it right. Okay, let me do this. Because sometimes I be had to turn my router out. I used to just keep my computer on all the time. And it seemed like everything started going wrong with the Rona. The bots on here, because y'all, when I first started, people used to be on the cursing and stuff. Then for a minute, a couple months ago, whole week, things wasn't getting monetized. Now it's back getting monetized with all the cursing. It just really don't matter. Kiki's always the first one. Good morning, host.
The co-host had to come up first.
Yeah, that's okay, though.
Good morning.
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. I enjoyed that conversation y'all had on the Miss
Miss
Bonnie
Bonnie?
live.
Yeah, y'all need to go on there. Bonnie, before I go off, drop your link if somebody can grab it. So, because I don't think a lot of us some people still don't know about Miss Bonnie Vine, but we met up in the TSCC thing. So we've been there a while.
Oh, she was with VS?
Yeah, she left before me. Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. A lot of us was, you'd be surprised. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a big deal. I'm just saying that's how I met her. I met her when everybody was dragging her. You went around to Larry Nelson stuff and none of that. And that's what I don't like. A lot of people come on here trying to speak up about stuff they don't know the history, like that lady yesterday. Forgot her name. She was saying some stuff, but they don't know. She's like thinking somebody was going at Stanky Baby, but she didn't know how Stanky Baby started. No, that's not. See, people that don't know nothing, don't do that. Go watch some old videos. I ain't taking none of mine down.
Oh, you talking about the transgender lady?
Yeah, she didn't know she talked about it. You know what, Miss Olivia? I mean, in a minute you can come tell me. I haven't heard about. I don't know. It's if you want to tell me, you can't. If you talk about Serious Baby, I'm not subscribed over there. Never have really watched. I went there one time and she kicked me out the palace. But I don't really watch it. Never was really a follower of her. So no, I didn't watch it. Nah. But go ahead, Kiki.
Or about Miss about Auntie Nika and Auntie Detroit situation. I think that had to happen. It had to happen
Yeah, but
so
let me
they
say
can
this
see how
first. Let me
strong it
say this
is.
first. Let me say this first so I can put that down. Y'all grab Bonnie's channel. So those of y'all that don't know her, she like to talk about politics every once in a while. You might get treated to a mukbang or something like that in a little YouTube. She's not messy, but she like to do commentary like me on the mess. Okay, now I'm moving. Go ahead, Kiki.
Yeah, I think that had to happen to show them how strong their friendship really is.
Not
Because
no more.
if people
To
go
show what
around,
kind of friendship they have, and like I was saying, my opinion only. I'm questioning, is that was that a seasoning, and you need to recognize it, because that was just a little bit too much yesterday. And
it was a
and
lot.
my question was, can it come back? And if it come back, can it be to the same level? And I'm telling Lady Nika, y'all make amends. Y'all, because I know y'all care about each other. You didn't with that kind of argument. You don't care about somebody, you're not gonna say nothing, right? At all, right? So you can see the love is there. But I'm asking her to, also listen to what's been said, whispered in her ear, because she believed like me. She believed in God and see, and just have some discernment. But come back. Don't y'all throw each other away. But just try to work it out. That's basically what I'm saying. So and I'll get away from that. But go ahead.
I can tell Auntie Detroit, she just like me, she hard headed and she don't like to listen. But in that moment, I think she should have listened to everybody that came on.
No, she should have listened to her friend, and then they should have worked it out.
Well,
Because
she was,
everybody got an opinion, and then it might not necessarily be the right opinion. But like I said, this is out in the open like that, Kiki.
but it wasn't.
Everybody
It
out there on
wasn't.
YouTube, Snifter Alley, everybody is basically saying that she turned on Nika. Go ahead, though.
She didn't. She didn't. But it's just people wasn't saying nothing negative. They just was saying that she wasn't really paying attention. She was being disrespectful, which is, I mean, I kind of understand what they were saying, but they wasn't saying nothing bad. Even Pizarro, she wasn't. I don't like her, but she wasn't saying nothing bad. But it just was. I don't know. It just too much stuff was said, but I still think they can work it out.
Yeah, I have developed a relationship, Simone. I really do like her. I really do. Um, but like I say, I do feel like maybe behind closed doors or something, but somehow it got on YouTube. And the rumor is, then again, Lady Detroit was doing the subs first. I can't say that went that way or not. I'm doing the commentary like I always do. And yesterday I was watching it. I did text Lady Nika watching. I said, "Oh my God, this is toxic. I can't watch no more." Because I hated to see that. Because when I met them all, I know they were great friends back in 2018 or something when they first came to the panel. Like that. And I hope they can work it out. But my question is it going to be that same level of respect, trust, faith, or whatever? That's all I'm saying. I'm saying have some discernment. And then since I'm spiritual like that, I say pray about it. But everybody don't think like me, and I respect everybody's opinion. Go right ahead.
I mean, you're a positive person. I don't know. I think they can work it out if they keep it off here.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's just the way I feel. And that's what made me think of her when I was reading that script this morning. There's a season. God has put people in my place when I get there. Because I had a friend like that too. We did everything with all the gospel shows, just out to dinner. I started calling the kids my God kids, the whole 9 yards. For some reason, she just flipped out. There wasn't a reason. I thought maybe since she don't have a close family like that, family oriented, maybe I was smothering her. Because when my niece say maybe she wants some space, I say, but say that. And then just out the blue, nothing. So I understand that. But it was no harsh words between us, none whatsoever. But I'm thinking now, first it was hurtful. First year, I'm thinking now, I just don't want to be bothered. But that daughter, who I call my goddaughter, 16 now, always calling me just randomly, especially on birthdays, holidays, whatever. She's only 16. And you don't see no teenagers spending their money like that on an older person. But sure, I believe me, you, Mother's Day birthday, and that little girl came away with red Elasticard, uh, flowers. She know I like that tomato juice. She had her mama take it to SoundCloud, got a case in the car. I said, this little girl spent all this money on me. And it made me feel good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm letting you know how close we were. Even her children love me. And so I'm thinking with them, maybe that was the season that me and her was running around. Simple as that. Prayed up. I think I'm talking too much to Kiki. He done dropped off. Sorry, Kiki. Once I get going, I can go. You know what I'm saying? Drop the link again. Oh, I see you down there. How you dropping off? I didn't. I tell you. Let me bring you back on. So anyway, that's what I'm at.
Somebody had called. I don't know who that
Exactly,
was.
Miss Olivia. And that exactly. That's the difference. There will be. And that's why I say there's a season. Recognize it. Because if you keep trying to force something, it's just not gonna work. And how long you been forcing this? How long it's been going on? Because I'm starting to hear all kind of stuff. I just don't come over here and say it. Because I be saying, oh, work it out, I hope they can work it out. I hope they can work it out. I just don't
That
come over and say
that's
everything.
my twin right there, Miss Olivia. Me and Miss Olivia the
Oh,
same.
oh, y'all are?
Yeah, that's my twin right there. We
Yeah,
just
we
we
all know
curse
Miss
everybody
Olivia.
out.
Yeah. I know that you see how she when she said the word nasty about Steaky Baby, it was nasty. I mean, you felt
She
it. Oh my God, Miss Olivia
she
really dragged that
dragged
girl.
her so bad that
She need to go climb up on the rock the way Miss Olivia was over there dragging her. She need to go hide like Trout Mouth did when he got ran off. That's what she need to go do.
look at Tracy talking about true.
But the thing is, y'all, and I'm gonna get off the subject too. If somebody want to come on and say something, they can. I feel like they both hurting right now, and it's not that I'm trying to be negative. I'm just saying my feelings because I really wanted to get on that panel. And I said no, I didn't. I say what I was there for to mine. and multitasking at the same time. And if they do, like I said, relationships fall off. Like Mr. Olivia said, there's going to be a moving away, and it's a season, and as simple as that. You may need to get somewhere, So I would say something like that's all to it.
I wanted to ask you a question about VS.
No, I don't really go into her like that. That's what I just got to explaining. The woman is not here. Let her rest. I think a lot of people, a lot of my old videos up too. And
Oh,
I
you
only
got some
mention that because
videos?
of the lie that's circulating right now. If it is, I would be surprised if I drop them off a Stanky Baby. So, you know what I'm saying? Now, somebody else, but I don't go there. So, and I'm not trying to be mean to cut you off, but I just don't want to be doing all that.
I just hope she don't come back because they trying to call that lady
Well,
probation officer, and that's dirty.
well, that's what they're gonna do. People dirty. They just on here now talking about she here and nothing and all like that because they know people said she not on here. She not even to the third party. And I'm gonna let that go. Okay.
I like her though.
I don't want to be the ones like them doing. I don't. They're just doing the most. Let that woman rest.
Hey,
Her family.
good morning again.
Good
Hey,
morning,
Bless,
Ronnie.
I
Huh?
just came on here real quick to say this. I can't believe I forgot it. Hey
What?
guys, don't forget to vote. And if you have
Oh.
early voting, go vote early so you can miss the lines and stuff. Because I'm going to vote Monday. So go vote. I ain't gonna tell you who to vote for, but vote. All right. Thanks, Beth.
Okay.
Appreciate
My
you.
people already mailed in. They mailed in vote when I was at
Great.
the other day, but I haven't did mine yet. But yeah, I'm gonna remember. I'm
Speaking
gonna
of
vote.
voting, so picture why
Y'all go over
somebody
there and
got
watch
robbed.
Bonnie. That's what she talks about. The both of y'all that like talking about politics, YouTube and milk things. Bonnie got it all over there, y'all. She got a buffet.
All right.
So if
Thanks,
y'all didn't
Bless.
grab
I'm
the
gonna
link,
leave,
we'll
guys.
put it up again before I go off.
All right. I appreciate you. Thanks.
Okay.
They had a dude had robbed the whole line of voters. It's not funny, but he robbed the whole line of voters. Like he really.
Oh, let me tell you something else funny though. We're talking about. I'm gonna tell you something else funny we was talking about this morning. Y'all know how people don't believe in wearing masks?
That's stupid to me.
Well, we talked about that this morning too, because I did see a video. Little short white guy didn't want to go in there with a mask. Now you got a big tall black guy at the door. He pushing his way in. He told me can't come in without a mask. He started pushing, say he got rights. He's a U.S. citizen. Then other people start crowding around. I heard one dude say, "Hold up, man! I got a mask for you." He was pushing his way in. Oh, they be doing the most. I don't understand why people don't want to put that mask on. Tell me I got God. Well, everybody got God. God is the one to give people the knowledge to make all this stuff for us to enjoy and to do to take care of ourselves. He gave people the knowledge to make these masks and so forth and so forth. He don't want a mask. Tell me I got God. Y'all people be doing the most. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
but God ain't gonna protect you from that.
That's
Let
what
me
he
be quiet.
already put in place for us. What he developed, he gave people the knowledge to make the mask. So he already working on it. That's what I'm trying to say. So I can tell my God, God was the one that gave people knowledge to make these masks and anything that we do these days.
People just they don't
Let
care
me
about
stop
other
talking about the
people.
God thing though, because I don't want to seem like I'm preaching. But I'm just telling what it is. Who you think give man the knowledge to make all this stuff that we use and do today?
But some people need
Who
that
you
word
think
early
they
in the
got to do
morning.
that? Huh?
Some people need that word early in the morning.
Yeah, I know, but I just me. I don't want to come up like I'm preaching or something. Good morning, Simone.
Preach.
I'm not trying to go that way. Good morning. Good morning. Let me
Good
She
take that
got
morning,
away.
on
That's
that.
Bless. How are
not even
you?
be her. Is that her voice? I didn't even put my
I'm
thing
sorry,
up.
I'm very hoarse. Good
That's
morning,
her.
Bless. How are
Oh,
you? Good morning, Bless. How are you?
good morning, baby girl. I just said good morning.
I'm sorry. I'm getting my kids ready for the apples, the cider mill. So I'm sorry. What I wanted to say was this, Bless. I heard your commentary earlier, and I feel like part of the problem was people like you who are one sided and don't know the story
Okay,
and
so
don't know everything. And I don't like that.
listen. Okay, wait a minute. Let me mute you. I already see where you're trying to take this. I'm not one-sided. I just said I started to like you very well. I was giving my take on the situation. Now, if it's gonna start being like that, Simone, I'm not
It's
going
not
there
gonna
like
be
the way it went
hostile.
yesterday.
I'm
I'm
not
just not gonna
hostile.
do it. I'm not
I'm not.
one-sided, and I know what you mean by one-sided. I just
What
said
I
I hear
want to
people
say is this
talking.
is
I see the lipstick alley, and I haven't seen it for myself. I said that, but everybody seems to be saying the same thing as what I said. So I don't get what that one-sided stuff means. Now, if we're gonna start going that way, it's gonna be loud and arguing all like this.
no,
I'm not
Bless.
gonna
I'm
do it.
too tired to
Oh,
yell what I'm
okay,
But
trying
then
to tell
but
you.
in her defense, that's everybody who don't like her.
good, because I don't
That's
want
who
Right.
to
that
go there,
is.
and I'm not going there. I
That's
will
why I'm
not.
saying it's one
Kiki, let her
sided.
talk. I'm not going there.
That's why I said it's one sided. Thank you, Kiki, for saying what you said. That's why I'm
Okay,
saying it's one sided. What I'm
okay,
saying
then
is,
let me say this. Then
if you want to
I
talk to me, I will talk to you behind back
that's
behind.
what all I was saying. If you
Yeah, I
listen
will
to my
talk to you not
commentary, you
on
heard
here.
me saying y'all could have been behind the scenes. And then I feel
Yeah,
bad
that's
about
what
that.
I'm.
But I'm wondering, is there a season? If so, you got to have discernment. That's what I said. But you start off with one side, and I go ahead, Lady Detroit, because it's not one side.
Because bless you cut me off because you don't want to argue,
Okay,
but
go
you want
ahead, Lady
you let
Detroit, and
people. What
talk.
I'm saying, what I
Yeah.
feel is everybody
Okay,
is
then we
one
can
sided.
go ahead and talk. I'm not
Can you hear
talking.
me?
Okay,
Can you
go
hear
ahead.
me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, I'm saying that's how I felt. It's one sided. Subs was thrown both ways. It wasn't one way. And then, like I said, I have been for the longest letting things go and haven't said things. So, like I said, it may have been a season for me as well because I've been feeling this
Right,
type of way and hearing
right,
things as well. And so,
right.
like I said, it's both sides. But me personally, I'm not gonna put a show on for everybody else, for everybody to see it. That's not me. I don't do things for clicking views and find it funny. People made videos and didn't even know what they were talking about, didn't know what we talked about behind the scenes, didn't know what was talked about, what was agreed upon, what was crossed, anything. But people always jumped in, made videos, and didn't know what the hell they were talking about. And that's the part that made me mad because there was things as a friend I didn't do because I was asked not to do it and I never crossed it.
Okay, and that's why you
And
see
that's why
that
I
morning.
said, if you want to talk about things, I will talk to you
Okay,
personally
okay, you can
behind
do that
scenes.
too.
Yeah,
But I'm not
I'm not
going
gonna
deep.
sit up here and be on here putting on the show for
Oh
everyone
Lord.
to get money, gain money, get clicks and views. Because this ain't funny to me, and this ain't nothing to joke about. This is my situation in my life. I never wanted it to be on YouTube from the very beginning. So that's the
Like
issue
I
I
said, because I got to get a word in between some of the stuff you said too. Like I said, I hated to see that on there like that yesterday.
have.
I didn't actually see it myself. But 2 days ago, let me find it. I sent you something that they said on Lipstick Alley so you can know how people are talking. I sent it to you. I don't know if you didn't see it. I'll show it right now
Bless.
to let
Right
you
now, I'm
know.
trying to
So
help my
I'm not
kids.
doing one sided or talking about you. I was trying to let you know how people are talking so you can know what's going on. For
Bless.
back, I didn't like seeing that going on. I didn't.
I understand that. I don't care what people are saying though, because people don't know the story. And one thing about me, I've been the same way, off, on, a period. I've been the same person. I don't change, but I'm not about to sit there and keep changing or keep accepting things that's not right to me. That's telling me, and my kids is telling me that's not right too. My kids are sitting there like, wow. So no, I'm not doing that. And my kids, my son is grown and my daughter is damn near grown and was seeing things. So like I said, it ain't about being mean. It ain't about nothing. Like I said, I'm not here to entertain anyone. Now, if we talking about topics, subjects, stuff like that, yes,
Exactly.
those
That's
are
what I was
things I
doing.
would talk about. But
Right.
when it comes to
Right.
my life, if you want to talk to me, because I do have a level of respect for you, I don't mind talking to you behind the
Okay,
scenes.
but let me say this then, because you're saying it like I'm really going there right now. I'm giving commentary. I haven't said nothing too personal that wasn't put out yesterday. I'm simply doing my opinion, how I hated to
Okay.
see that, and I hear what people are saying. I sent you this thing. I'm gonna show it again to let you know to what extent it is, so you can realize the art. And if you're saying anything like they saying somewhere, pull back. That's the only reason why I sent you that the other morning, so you can see what was going on, Simone. I'm not mad at you. I don't hate you. Ain't none of that going on in me. But I heard you was that way towards me, and now I kind of believe because the way you came on sounds one-sided. I'm not one-sided. I'm simply saying I read that Bible script this morning. It reminded me. I'm saying, is this
Mm-hmm.
a season? Sit back. You got discernment and pray about it. But if you get back, when usually relationships going on like that, it'd be hard to
Mm-hmm.
get back to that level. It would take a while. And I think that both of y'all need to take a break. You're not a content creator, but people are tripping on you because you be on all these panels saying stuff.
I
So
go on two
I think
panels.
we told you once before, once you do that, people are gonna come for you no matter what you are. So that's all I'm saying.
Okay, but bless.
Now I'm gonna talk to you
You
too.
took one
I'm gonna
word because I
listen.
said I feel like you're
If you
being one
stay
sided.
here right now, Simone, and you really want to talk to me, grab that link at the end, and we'll get off in the back like we do off of this. So we'll move past that. Get ready, Bonnie. Good morning, Bonnie, again.
Good morning. Hey, Lady Detroit, can I say something to you real quick? And I'm not trying to jump on you or nothing, but I am going to say this. Um, Yesterday, Lady Nika made it very clear that she said I don't want to listen to no cussing and fighting and arguing this morning. I don't want to listen to all that. And then you and Miss Bizarro didn't stop till y'all did just that. And
No,
that's the
I gotta
truth.
correct you, Bonnie.
Wait a minute.
Bonnie, I gotta correct you. That was a troll. That devour person.
Okay. No, this wasn't no troll. Miss
Oh,
Bizarro
okay.
came on there and was talking. I'm talking about when he
Yeah,
heard
that wasn't a
and when
troll.
Lady Detroit
Oh, okay.
and
Well,
Miss
I probably missed
Bizarro
that
was
part.
talking. And then the
Okay.
only thing, Lady Detroit, I think that bothers a lot of people that saw that video yesterday. And you have maybe you don't recognize that you do this, but you mention a lot about what you may or may have not, what you and Miss Lady Nika have done for each other, and that's kind of disturbing, is all. You know, if you do something for somebody, it's out of the kindness of your heart, right? Am I right?
I don't like that, because my thing is this. I'm saying you don't know where I've been or what we've been through or where we have been.
Sure don't.
So my thing is this:
No.
for you to sit there and say that someone throws up the past, you're not throwing up the past. It's like, look, I've been there when you didn't have nothing. I was there when none of these people were here. It's just saying I was there. So when somebody come
Whoa.
up and tell
Hold
me
on.
that I'm a fake friend, when I'm the friend who's been up since the middle of the night when you need
I
something, when
didn't
you
say
lost
that you was
something.
a
Okay,
fake
I got a
friend.
So
I
question.
never
so
said
I
that.
got
so
a
when you
question,
say
everybody. I
that,
have a
no,
question.
that's
I got
not
a
fair.
question on this because I got to butt in because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to get in. I got a question. Now, Bonnie, I'm glad you said that because Simone, I do hear you saying it a lot. And from what I understand, there was a lot of people back there that still rolling with her. They're not saying that. So a lot of people think that you
How many
hold her
people was
hostage
back
and
then?
that it's a form also abuse to throw up where you did something for her back in 2014 and 2015. At the same time, did she do stuff for you? Because I don't never hear her saying that about what she done for you.
She say it all the time. We did
I
stuff for
never
each
heard it.
other. She
Never.
say it all the time.
I
That's my
never.
girl.
And if
When I
I'm wrong
thank
and y'all
her,
heard somebody in my
when we
chat,
have
please
it,
tell
when
me.
we have something, I always thank her for the things she's done for me in the past. I always get up there and say that. See, what I don't like, this is like I said, it's one sided. Y'all don't know what is said, but the whole thing is because y'all want to tell me about what Lipstick Alley and this person say. I don't give a damn about what none of the people say because they don't know what we had in agreements and certain things we had that were crossed. So therefore, I don't care about what none of them people saying. Y'all don't know because there's things I have never done in this relationship that was done to me. So for you to sit there and tell me about what people say, I don't care.
But I wanted you to know, Simone,
Those
that
people, I get what you're
see,
saying, but I'm
Simone, you
saying
don't
those
really,
people
see, when
don't
you
know what
start
was done
talking, you
to me.
want to do it for 10 minutes straight. I'm trying to get in and answer everything as you going on. But you
Okay.
think that's cutting you off. It's not. I can't remember everything you said for 10 minutes while you're doing it, then think about what I'm going to say. I want to answer these things you saying. So to you, one-sided mean because I'm trying to pull your coattail what people saying back out because I don't want to see that relationship go like that. So to you, that is one-sided.
To
It's
me,
not
I just
one-sided.
consider,
Just
I
like you
don't
had
care
my
about what
back. Just
nobody
like,
else
let me,
says.
so I can say it. Wait a minute, just a minute. Just like you
You,
had my back. Just like you had my back. Well, I think you had my back. You wanted to tell me. You told me. And you know I'm not telling the truth. That one of my moms was coming from me. And I felt like, well, she got my back. So I asked her what was going on. So that was explained to me. So that's the same thing I'm doing to you.
Okay.
You told me about just because, and then somebody I'm trying to tell you about Nika. So it's not that nobody's been one sided or trying
Bless,
to do
I don't
anything
think
to
you were trying to
you.
hurt my feelings the other day.
No, we're
I really
nobody doing
don't.
that. So you taking everything
No.
the wrong way. You know
I
you
just said,
taking
Bless, I
everything the
don't think
wrong
you were
way.
trying to hurt my feelings.
Whoa,
You didn't hear
okay.
what I
All
said.
right then. Well,
I
see,
said, Bless, I
let me
think
say
you
this
was,
then. I
I thought
wasn't trying
your
to
heart
hurt
was
you.
in the right
Let me
place.
say this then. I'll put it to you like this. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I was trying to let you know how far it's going, Simone.
Bless,
Oh
I
my
said, I
God.
understand that and I saw that and I thanked you.
Wow. Okay, somebody else go.
Right.
Somebody else
I don't
go.
understand what you doing that.
Somebody
Can
else
I
go.
go?
Good,
Can I go?
Yeah, you
good.
can go. Anybody that want to talk, go ahead.
Well,
Who
I
is
don't
it?
want to talk nobody, but I just want to say, I don't understand like really what's going on because I don't know the
I
case.
can't hear
Damn, my
I
you.
can't
phone
hear
broke.
you.
You're too low.
I'm gonna have to call y'all back.
No,
I
we
don't
can hear
click
you.
back on because the
I can hear
sound
you
goes out when
now.
the phone ring.
I can hear you
I'll click
now.
the link again, Bliss. Go ahead.
Okay.
Good morning, Bless. Good
Good
morning,
morning.
everyone.
Good morning.
Um, Lady Detroit. Good
Is
morning.
is this Heat
Um,
Wave?
yes.
Hi, Heat
I had
Wave.
something to say about what happened yesterday, and as I made my statement, um I asked her, you or Lady Nika, and Lady Nika not to take it personal because it was just my opinion and you take an advice or whatever it may be. I
Yes,
cannot
ma'am.
choose how that person will, how it will come
Mm-hmm.
over to you. But I mean to say, at my age, I have a friend for over 3 decades. Okay. And it was a lot of ups and downs. Okay. I have my own like my immediate family. I do not get people involved. What goes on with myself and friend, it is separated. Okay. And sometimes we have to keep things separated. That means
I in a way, you're making this worse. You may not see it my way, but you're making it worse by bringing it to the platform. Bringing it on a public platform, that may not be the best thing to
I
do.
agree.
And this is why this is it's getting worse. Okay. A little thing could blow up so big. And another thing too, when someone is speaking, it don't matter how small or don't matter how young that person may be, we could all learn from each other. And it's very important for you to do a little listening to, because talking over someone, that's not going to make others view it as though you're winning, because this is not something to win. It's something to come to a mutual place. You understand what I'm saying? So sometime in a situation like that, Lady Detroit, please listen. You could either take an
Hmm.
advice, or you understand, it's up to you at
I
the end
get
of the
you.
day.
I
Okay.
appreciate what you're saying.
Thank you so
Yes.
much, guys. I'll take my leave now.
Drop
Bye.
the link for my twin, Miss Bless.
Thank you, Heatwave, for coming. I always
Thank you, Miss
appreciate you coming
Heatway.
to your opinion. I
Hey,
respect everybody's opinion. Everybody have their own opinion to comment. It
What?
ain't nobody wrong. People have their opinions. Okay, I'll drop the link.
I
Hey,
tell
Miss
you
Bless,
what,
I just
boy,
want to
heat
say, Lady
wave.
Lady Detroit, I beg your pardon, honey. I wasn't trying to upset you. I've never said nothing about you being a fake friend, but I just was bringing up that one little
That's
point.
okay, Miss
And,
Bonnie.
and
I'm not a person who get mad
I
over
don't have
things, but I
anything
just feel
against
like
you.
people don't know both sides, and you only gonna see one side because that's the content creator.
Right?
But people don't know what things have been said, and of course, because you like somebody, you're gonna think that, but you don't know both sides. Wake your sister up. Both
No.
sides,
Well,
everything. So
like I said, I just want to say
it's
I beg your
okay.
pardon, and I don't think
Let
that
her
you're a
talk.
bad
Let her
person.
get through with the question, please, Simone. Go ahead, Miss
I'm
Bonnie.
not mad, Miss Bonnie.
No, I just wanted to say that because I know what it feels like to feel like people might be double teaming you. But I was just trying to maybe bring something to your attention because sometimes we say things that we don't even realize we're doing it. And I
Okay.
just wanted to say that to you. And another thing, baby, I think you got a lot of anger in you, honey. And I think if you could just kind of find out what that stems from and kind of work on that just a little bit. And because I know how you feel, I have anger too. But I had to work on it. And sometimes
Hmm.
YouTube will grow that. YouTube will nurture that anger. YouTube tends to nurture the negative. That's
A
all I'm saying. So
cesspool. It's a
yeah.
cesspool. Yeah.
So sometimes you got to draw back from things that are being negative and taken away from your good spirit. You got to draw
Hmm.
back from it and see where is this anger really coming from? What is really causing me to have all this anger on the inside of me that explodes? And then you're like me, when I get angry and cuss you out, then I feel bad. And then I'm gonna cry and then I'm gonna get upset. I do that myself. But I just feel and I see
No,
a lot of
I don't
anger
gotta
in
hear
you.
about
And I
that.
know that you got some hurt in there too, baby. But you know who can handle that hurt. And it ain't nobody on YouTube. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you, Miss
Oh,
Bless.
you're
I'm out.
welcome. Thank you. I appreciate that.
X. Thank you, Miss Bonnie.
I just wanted to say real quick. Can you hear me, Bless?
Yes, I hear you.
I just wanted to ask Lady Detroit a question, if
Yes,
I could.
ma'am. Hmm.
Do you think that the real issue is that you may have formed alliances? Because see, I be in the bushes a lot, and
Okay.
do you think that part of the problem could be that you are torn between alliances between people, between Nika and other people that be trying to come for Nika the long way?
You know what, Miss Olivia? That's a good question. But the problem is, she formed alliances with people that didn't like me, and I know what the problem I feel is, and people are not getting it, not understanding. And the person they really should have listened to was Boss Lady New Jersey and Kiki. The problem is, people get mad when I go where I want to go, because they don't like the people. The people don't like Kiki.
Nah.
They don't like Goddess. So I go to their channels. Those are channels I like. Those are channels where I'm celebrating. I could go in there, Miss Olivia, and not say one word. Don't even be speaking. And Kiki on here, he can attest. I don't say nothing when he's going off on people talking. I don't say one word. But because I'm in the chat, it's a problem. Or when I go,
No,
or when
no.
I
Let
go
me
up
say
on.
this. Let me cut in again because I be needing to answer these questions as we go along.
Mhm.
Simone, it's not about where you go, baby girl. You're grown. Go wherever you want to go. It was about people are saying the things that you were saying. They thought it was
But
subliminal
bless, I can say what I want to.
because you just said it yourself. She formed alliances with people that don't like you, but I don't think that has anything to do with y'all friendship.
It
It's people in
didn't.
her chat that don't like me, but I'm still over there with Lady Nika. She got friends that don't like you and vice versa. That has nothing at all to do with it. So you make me think that you feel like she shouldn't be friends with people that don't like you. That's what you make me think when you say that.
When you cut me off and don't allow me to
I
finish,
had to,
that is what's
small,
gonna
because
happen.
if I don't, you gonna talk with, and
I'm
don't
not
take it
gonna
the
talk to
wrong
you
way.
because I'm
I
trying
need
to
to
get my
answer each
kids
thing as
together.
we go along because I'll be forgetting if I let you just run. I have to answer each thing as you go along. That's
Okay,
all I'm
bless.
saying.
What I'm saying is no, Miss Libby. The thing was, and when I go where I want to go, and then everybody else can go where they want to go, right? Miss
No, still,
Olivia,
that ain't got nothing to do
everybody
with
else
it.
grown, they can go on a panel, they can say whatever they want to say. And the minute I say something, it's a crime. Or I say something that somebody don't like, they running and telling her. And then they think it's something I'm talking about her. But why I'm your friend? Why you didn't pick up and call me and ask me? I don't have a problem with you sitting up there calling me and asking me that, because just like I see shit, guess what? I don't bring it to YouTube or go on a platform and call and say nothing. I call her. I don't
Well,
bring
okay
this shit to
then.
YouTube.
Okay. Maybe it's what Heat Wave just said. Maybe you're not realizing that you're saying some things that some people are taking the wrong way because they seem to think that you're throwing shade. Maybe you're not. I'm just saying it's not where you go. It's not, because you go on. That's not even the problem right there. I keep trying to say, and others are saying, it's the things you be saying.
But bless, I can't control what other people say.
No, it's
Don't
the thing
control
you're
what
saying.
I say.
No, now you're
I
still
say what
missing it.
this is the
Oh my
problem I
God,
have.
you're still missing
I
it.
am
You're still
grown.
missing it. You're still missing it. It's
I'm
not
not missing
about
it,
where you
period. Y'all
go.
missing it. That's the problem. You
No,
all want to
no,
control what
no,
comes out of
no,
my mouth, and
no,
that's not going to
no,
happen.
no. Well,
That's the
out of all the
problem.
Bless,
thousands
I
that
had
watch
another
this,
question.
out of all the thousands of people that watch this, they're agreeing it's not where you go. Go wherever you want to go. It's the thing that
I
you are
I
saying.
I
Simple as
have to
that.
disagree. I have to
No, it's
disagree
not.
Go
because
where you want to go.
That's not what it's about. Stop.
they do be questioning where she go. They
Thank
do
you.
that. Let's be honest.
Well,
Now,
I
You
just
not
thought it was
listening.
wherever she go, it's the thing she be saying. You go anywhere. I go a lot of places. I go somewhere
Go get
maybe Lady
dressed. You
Nika
about to go
don't like.
sign in here.
now, Lady
Oh,
Nika
that's
don't
what you mean,
question where
double
she go.
sided. I guess that's what you mean by double
What
sided.
you say, KK?
Lady Nika don't question where you go
I
because
don't
Lady
either.
Nika mess with she know you mess with everybody,
Check your boo.
but it's others that
Right. This
question
is what
where
I'm
she
talking
Yes,
go
about.
and who
Thank you,
panel.
Mr. Lick. Thank you, Kiki. It's
exactly.
That's what I'm
those.
talking about, Kiki. Now you need to go at that thought, Kiki, because that's where I was trying to go.
Thank you, Miss. And then they come back and tell her something. Oh, well, was she subbing you? Then automatically she's saying, oh, you were subbing me, Nika. Me and you talked the day before about this situation. You knew, just like the other day I said on Goddess platform. I told Goddess,
Thank you,
just focus
Commissioner.
on your
Well,
nails. I said,
what's
don't
the common
worry.
denominator in this whole? Do you know?
Yeah,
Do you know like what
what
the
is the
common
common
denominator
denominator?
is?
The common denominator is listening to other people. I'm not gonna say no
No,
names
that's
because
not
I
the
don't want to
common
throw no names
No,
denominator.
out.
That's not
Because
what's
it's
going
no.
on.
several
No.
common denominators. It's several, Miss Olivia. And the problem is this. I went over there, and I'm gonna give you a prime example. I went over there and I said on a panel the other day, I'm gonna support who I want to support and go there. And I'm gonna those I don't support, I just won't go to their channel. Now, what's wrong with saying that, right? When I said that, that was a problem. People felt like you were subbing me because you haven't been on my channel lately
Well, let
and
me
you
let me
haven't been
let me
here.
tell you what the common denominator is, in my opinion, Lady Detroit. In
Okay,
my
ma'am.
opinion, the common denominator is, since you and Lady Nika have a friendship offline, the common denominator is everybody else. You
Thank
feel what I'm
you.
saying? Because what go on
Yes,
between you and Nika supposed to go on between you and Nika. See,
that's what.
everybody else at the end of the day don't have nothing to do with it because y'all have a long-standing friendship
Thank you.
offline, and that's what you said, right?
That's what I'm
So
saying. My
it don't
thing ain't.
matter what
It don't
everybody else
matter
does.
about none of that. And because I go in there and say that, I just told you the day before that was my plan. But because somebody then came and told you this, you automatically think I'm talking about you, even though we talked about this the day before. Then when we talked behind stage, you know what? You right, you did say that. You haven't become my channel. My kids go to school, Miss Olivia, from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. all day on the computer. My youngest been having issues with her computer. So I don't have time no more to be sitting on lives and doing that. It's not that I can't come. I don't come to your live. I don't get a notification, number one, which you used to text me and tell me to come to your live.
Okay, so now I'm gonna stop you there because you're talking about me. The
I'm not,
reason
no,
why
I'm not
wait a
talking
minute,
about
I
you.
got
I'm
to say
talking
it.
about
I got to say it. I have to say it since you brought it up. I got to answer some things as you go along. I used to text and call you and tell you that I'm going live. And then some kind of way it got twisted that I was calling and texting you because I needed you. No, I was at 1500 before you even started doing it. It was because you wouldn't get my notification. But then I think you think I needed you and I wanted you on a panel. And quiet as it kept, people were texting me, calling me, and particularly one person that ever called me. One of my moms telling me that Simone is doing this. People don't want to hear you, this and that. But I hear you think you built up my channel. And that's why I stopped calling you because I thought I needed you. So, and you know that's what the issue was. No, I called Lady Nika. I called just because the people who contact numbers I had are text, but I didn't have. I finally got phenomenals. The other ones I don't have. Otherwise, I text or call them because they don't be knowing. But you took it as if you was doing raising my channel, and you know that's what happened. So I said, well, I'm gonna back off on that dick because we had a big old blow up on the phone about it, Simone.
See, this is what makes me mad. Then people say you got anger issues.
No,
I'm not
I
even
don't have no.
talking
I'm
about
telling you
you.
what you brought
I'm
that up,
talking
and that's
about
why
what
I had to
happened
say
2
it.
days ago. You don't even
You
see this.
brought it
It's
up,
not
Lady
about
Simone.
you.
You brought it up, Lady Simone, and I
I
had to
didn't bring it
explain.
up
No,
about you.
but
I'm
I did
talking
not.
about
But
what was
I
said.
did
Go
not
get
change on
dressed.
you though. But I did not change on you though
I
when
never
that
said you
happened.
did, Bless. What is you talking
Okay,
about?
then.
It's not
No, now
about
you're
you.
making this part into it. I'm just letting you know I still care for you no matter what. That's what I'm basically
Well,
saying. It's not an
okay, Bless,
argument.
but I don't really feel like that right now.
Okay,
But
then that's your feeling.
and
But
that's
wait,
I
fine
wait,
respect
too.
it.
wait, wait.
I
Why don't
respect
you
it.
feel like that right now? Why
I
don't you feel
respect
like
your
Because
that?
feelings.
every time I say something, she jumping in talking about something else.
No.
I'm not
Oh,
talking
see,
about
there she
Bless.
go. You can't talk to
I'm talking
Simone.
about Nika.
I
The
wasn't
thing,
jumping
Right.
in. I'm asking some of the questions or some of the things or
this
responding to
Bless,
some of the
these
things
are
that you're
things you should
saying.
talk to me behind stage about. I don't feel
But
like
then
right
don't
now,
bring
D.
up, but Simone, don't bring up stuff then if you don't want me to respond to certain things you don't want me to respond to. Don't say it.
May I say something, Bless?
Yeah.
Hey, everyone on the panel. So I feel like I understand where Lady Nika and where Simone is because I feel like me and Bonnie's relationship is very similar to Lady
It's
Nika's
not really
and
good.
Simone than Lady Detroit. I feel like it's similar in that offline we're very close, very, very close.
Okay. But I
And then we're on YouTube in the same area of YouTube. I understand what the feeling of feeling like you're making alliances with people who don't like me. I felt like that with Bonnie, and I expressed that to her. I feel like I'm looking up and you on somebody's panel. I just had an argument with, and it brings about hurt feelings. It brings about hurt feelings. And me and her had, and she don't mind me telling it, we had to step back from each other for a minute. We just had to, we didn't fall out. We just had to step back from each other. I would like for y'all, and I can't tell you what to do, but I would like for y'all to step away from this conversation online. Because the
That is my
friendship,
point.
I'm sure, is more important than what's going on in this sector. And you have to step back, maybe away from each other and away from communicating for a second so you can remember that our friendship is more important than what's going on YouTube.
Yeah, but
That's
you
something
can't
me
throw
and Bonnie
stuff
have
in
to do.
people's face either, Miss Cruiser. That's
Say
not
again,
fair.
I'm sorry.
You can't throw stuff in people's face either. When you
Right,
say stuff,
and I will say this,
when you make trigger comments like I was there for you when nobody else was there for you. That's a trigger.
right.
You can't do stuff like
You
that
gotta
if
keep,
you
can't
want to
keep
make it
saying that.
mean.
Miss
You can't keep
Olivia,
saying
can
that.
I say something? Because we were talking and we were going somewhere, and then but people, first of all, that's the problem. People went back and saying things instead of calling me. The problem is this is my main problem, and the problem why I'm so mad, and people
Mhm.
don't understand. This never should have been brought on YouTube.
I agree.
That's my issue, period. Anything else, I don't care what nobody else say. I don't care what trolls say, they mama say, they daddy say, nobody say. Because
But
at
you
the end
think
of the
you
day,
don't, but you
they
do, but
weren't
you
there.
do. But you do, Lady Detroit, because it's affecting you, even if you don't realize it. By the tone of your voice, baby, it's affecting you. That's
Okay.
why I asked you the question. Wait a minute. That's why I asked you, what do you think the common denominator was? And that's also why I asked you, do you think it could be because you have formed certain alliances with people? Now, here's the thing. Now, I don't know, and I know Nika realizes, she just don't say nothing about it. I have heard several times on a particular platform, in particular, when I be in the bushes, shade thrown at Lady Nika, when Lady Nika has continuously and consistently tried to be a peacemaker. She has continuously and consistently tried to give this young woman advice, and she simply won't take it. Now, at a certain point in time, I would have to question what's going on too.
When you ask somebody, but look, can I say this to you? I
Mm-hmm.
can't control. I can't control what somebody don't listen to.
Right? No,
All I
you
can
can't.
do
But
is
you
go
can
over there.
control you. You
I
see
can
what I'm
control
saying?
you,
You can
right?
control
And when I
you.
said that, and then when I don't go on panels, I just sit in the chat while everybody.
Right.
I don't go on the panels. I don't say nothing negative. I'm just saying the
Right.
thing is my main issue, and this is what not people are not understanding, and where
Uh huh.
everybody is failing to
Okay.
understand. This
Okay
never
then.
should have been brought on YouTube. Period.
Okay. Now he
But it
wait.
should have.
And
Cause wait a minute. It should have been brought
No,
on YouTube
no,
to a certain
no,
extent
no.
because
No,
it's got to
I'm
do
finna
with
say
YouTube.
something right here. I'm not finna wait, Miss Olivia. With all due respect, I need to read
Okay, yeah,
this.
no problem. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
listen. He
No
wait.
problem.
This is the question I have too. Who brought? You keep saying it shouldn't have came to YouTube. How did it get here? Now
who's
that's I
who?
want to know that too. How did it get to the public?
Because every little thing that was said, every little thing, people were sending her messages, sending me messages back and forth. Half the time, I don't even know half of this stuff. So when me and her was really, really, really hung out and really, really none of this, the problem was I wasn't even part of this sector. I didn't like none of this. So I would be in it. That's how I know Miss Olivia really well, because I used to be part of the conscious stuff. Well, you know what did they call it, Miss Olivia? Is it the
The woke
conscious?
system.
Yeah, and I loved it because Miss Olivia be giving them men over there hell, and I used to be over there, and I used to watch the 90 Day Fiance and the different shows. I never was part of this, but the thing was when she joined this, and she was never really no beef sector person. Let's be honest, beef ain't Nika's just. She don't mind cussing nobody out, but the
Right.
thing is, she was kind of brought into this with her alliances. And so then when her alliances, and she would be talking, I wouldn't be knowing what she was talking about. I'd be like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. She's like, girl, you got to pay attention because you don't know what I'm talking about. Then when I did kind of get interested, then people be coming for her. People be saying this. I have jumped face first. You're not going to disrespect her. Just like a while back, I had a contract to do a Facebook show with another content creator who's bigger than all of y'all up here. I was her mod. She loved me. She liked the way I handled shit. I had held a couple of her shows for her.
Hey,
And
Hold
I
up.
lost that contract
Pinky,
because of
yeah,
my
you can be next.
affiliation with Nika. The lady told me, let me tell you what she said. Her exact words was, I like you. You are funny, but I don't like that fucking Nika. And I
Okay,
sat there and
y'all.
I listened
Okay,
to her.
y'all. With that said, Simone, I got to cut in for real. Lady Nika been back there 10 to 15 minutes. Good
Yes,
morning,
you have.
Simone. I got to let people take turns on here. Okay,
Wait a
who's
minute.
next? Lady Nika, you been back there a long time. Who didn't get a chance to talk yet? I want the next person to go.
Lady
If I
Nika
could
haven't had
say
a chance
something
to talk.
also after
Lady
Lady
Nika
Nika,
hasn't
if
had a
that's
chance to
okay.
talk yet. Y'all, let her say something. She been back there a long time.
Is she on here?
Okay. All I wanted to say is, first of all, I don't have a problem with people talking because when this came public, I knew people were gonna make content off of it. But you notice I'm not clicking links. I clicked this link this morning because I ain't want her to feel like she being ganged upon. But the bottom line is, had I don't care where she go and what she do. I don't.
No,
All
she
I
don't.
care about, what I care about is when you go to other people's channels and you say things, and the things that you say sounds very much like you are saying slurs at me. I
Right.
told you to
But you
stop that and be
assuming
my
though.
Let her finish, Simone,
um.
because she hadn't had a chance to talk yet.
Go
Please, let
ahead.
her go
Go
ahead and
ahead,
talk.
Nika, because I'm trying to get ready. Go ahead.
Well, you should. Oh, okay. Anyway, like I said, it's not where she goes, it's what happens when she get there. And I know because me and her did have this relationship offline. I know that when she get excited, she'll get very passionate and she'll say things that she may not mean. Now, yeah, we talk behind the scenes and everything because we had a relationship. We got a relationship like that. But at the same time, I don't like the fact that it's being seen like I'm back in the behind the scenes saying one thing and then I come to YouTube with something else. You
Exactly.
knew I did not like that you were getting up there saying certain things, but that could be problematic. It don't if you were the content creator and I was a subscriber, I would be mindful in how I speak when I go to these channels because you do always mention my name in some
Nika,
kind of
I
way.
don't mention your
It
names in a
flow.
lot of things. And I have
Uh,
been, ever since me and you have
See,
talked, I
the
have been
answer for
very
everything.
conscious of what
she
you
don't
have told
listen,
me.
and that's what
I've
I'm
been
talking about.
conscious.
You're not
See, Simone,
listening.
you don't let nobody
I
finish
am
talking.
listening, but I'm
And
not going
then
to
let
keep
me
sitting
say this
here when
one
I know
thing right
what
here,
it
real quick. I
is.
gotta ask a question. What
Okay,
got the
I'm
real
done,
Brianna
Bless. I
Simone?
ain't
You
gonna
fell
say
off.
nothing
I'm gonna
else.
drop the link
Wait a
again.
minute, Nika. Hold on, Nika.
I'm
Don't
trying
go
to
yet.
talk, y'all.
That's
I
not Nika.
said, I gotta mute
I
everybody
Because
can't
again.
I
hear it.
don't like that,
Let
man.
me
It
mute her.
sounds like
Oh
I
yeah.
can't never explain how
I
I
know.
feel
I'm
to
trying to
her.
Put
let
your
you
stuff,
talk.
because you know what,
I'm
because
trying
this
to
mess
let you
right here about
talk.
to make me mad. What?
Well, you
Okay,
ain't
Lady
got to
Nika,
get
go
mad.
ahead.
All you
Lady
gotta
Nika, go
do is
ahead.
I'm
Go
talking to
ahead.
Matea. I'm not talking to you.
Lady Nika, go ahead. It's your turn to talk. Okay,
Because
Brianna
you keep
Simone.
not
Okay,
listening,
oh
Matea.
yeah. Okay, Lady Nika, I want you to get your talk out too. So I guess I gotta start muting, but I know y'all ladies up there can handle it yourself is what I'm doing, but now I'm gonna start muting.
Ask your
Did you get your
sister.
chance to finish talking? If not, I'm gonna let if you have, now I'm gonna let
no.
Brianna talk next.
I just want to say one thing. That's all I want to
Because
That
this
say.
is
drives me
I'm
yeah,
not
crazy.
let her
doing
talk,
no.
Simone. Let me mute you again. Let her
I'm not
talk.
talking to her. I'm talking to my baby.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All I'm saying is, I did not want her to feel like
Ask your sister,
I
Mama.
ain't never want none of this to happen. But at the end of the day, if you run around here study telling everybody how much you my best friend, and I
I ain't
told
telling
Nika
nobody
this
that,
and
honey.
I told Nika that, then when you say certain things, then it
Tell her
might
to give you some
be
pants.
interpreted that some of that shit gonna come back on me, Simone. And when it sounds like you throwing slurs at me, it bothers me. And I told you that on the phone. I said I don't like some of the things that you say because whether you telling me it ain't at me or not, it comes across as if it is me that you're talking to, and it's not fair. I don't get up on no panel and say nothing.
Mm.
Okay, with that
We
said,
got here because you don't like you get on panels, you're passionate about what you say, you very argumentative, you
Are
don't
we playing my
listen.
music?
You don't listen. And when I try to tell you how to move on these streets so that we both will be protected and we both won't be in the mess, you take that as, oh, you trying to tell me what to do. No. But if you're gonna walk around these streets and talk on these people and say things, you gotta know because you have connected yourself with me that blowback comes on me, Simone.
Okay, Nika.
And I never wanted nothing, but you can't get mad at
Nika,
the people
the
that's
thing,
doing
I'm not mad, but
commentary.
the thing was, me and you
Here we
had an
go.
agreement. We would
all right.
never
All right, now
cross
let me let Brianna
YouTube.
talk. Thank you, Lady Nika. You don't have to leave those. I want the next one to talk. Brianna?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Well, first, Bless, I
This is
want
the
to say
problem.
thank
I'm
you for
getting so
letting me
sick
on
of
your
all these
panel.
people.
Okay, let me mute everybody so I can hear you, Brianna. I got to mute
Huh?
People
everybody.
don't know what she.
Thank you for muting
This
yourself, Miss
is
Cruiser.
some bullshit right here.
Well, okay, let me mute her too. Okay, go
Huh?
ahead, Brianna. Now I
Oh,
can
I
hear
was
you.
just saying I want to say thank you for letting me on your panel. Is it bad feedback? Because I can leave and come back in.
No, go ahead and do what you got to do, baby
Okay.
girl. It's not
I
tripping.
just want to say this. I know that Lady Detroit feels ganged up on,
Hmm.
but nobody's trying to gang up on her or make her feel like she's a horrible person. That's not what we're trying to do. What everybody's trying to just
I
show
can
a point,
respect that, Brianna. Thank you.
what everybody is trying to say, like everybody's trying to just give a point of view, and because you have your standpoint, you're not accepting the point of view because you feel as though everybody's trying to make it seem like you're this horrible person, but that's not the issue. The issue is that I kind of sort of feel like you feel like people taking your friend away. But people not taking your friend away. Your friend is just growing as a person. So she's not in the same space that she was before. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to make adjustments in your friendship. It has to be compromises. And I feel like maybe y'all not growing at the same speed within the friendship. So then it becomes, because I heard you say yesterday, well, everybody's on Lady Nika's side. It's not that everybody's on Lady Nika's side. It's just that everybody sees the same thing that happens. So no one
Okay.
wants to control where you go. No, that's crazy. This is the whole wide world of YouTube.
Right.
But prime example, this is what happened when, and like I said yesterday, sometimes you could try to motivate somebody, but in that motivation,
Mm-hmm.
you take slugs or you disrespect other people. And then when that happens, the people that you're talking about
Mm-hmm.
are the people that you're disrespecting gets mad and responds. And then when
Mm-hmm.
they respond, you be like, well, what are you doing? I wasn't saying this, I wasn't saying that. But maybe I don't know, maybe you didn't, maybe you don't know that you said because you're trying to be there for that other person, trying to build that person up. But in the end, you end up tearing other people down, and then that's where the point of contention comes. So
Okay.
it's not
That's
about
fair.
where you go or where you're at or what you're doing, or it's but not about who you hang out with. It's what you're doing when you're with those people.
Yeah,
Now,
I
is it
understand what
okay
you're
for you to
saying.
build somebody up?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Right.
But when you're online and you're in a public atmosphere, sometimes you have to be conscious of the words that you're saying because it then in turns messes up the alliances that your friend has built, that your other friend has built. So, yes, motivate your friends, make them feel positive, but
Mm-hmm.
just know, just maybe think twice about saying, well, these people fake, or
They
those
getting
people
ready.
that, or those people this, or those people that. And then when you don't put a name on it, when it's subliminal, everybody feels the hit. You get
Okay.
what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
that's
I
what
understand what you're
happened.
saying. I thank you for saying this. I appreciate that.
And that's what happened on with the Lex Max situation. When that's when Lex snapped because just like y'all was looking at my chat, she was looking at the chat. And when she seen certain things being said, she was like, oh, that gotta be about me. So of
Right.
course she snapped. And that's what happened. So that's all I came up here to say is I understand why like you got a wall up. You're not trying to hear what people are saying because you feel like everybody trying to say that you're
Thank you.
wrong. No, it's
Mm-hmm.
not that you're wrong. It's just that it's just that the things that you're doing just makes people uncomfortable. And then again, this is Lady Nika's workplace. So it's like she has somebody that's out here doing things that make her look uncomfortable. She doesn't want you to feel like she's not her friend because she is your friend, but your actions is affecting her in her workplace. So that's all I want to
40.
say. And thank y'all for letting me on the panel.
Thank you for coming up, and I appreciate your opinion and your feedback. Thank you.
All right.
I
Now I do
appreciate
want
that. Thank you,
a couple.
Brianna.
Now let me say this before I go ahead. I want some more likes. I got 394 watching, 104 likes. That's very disrespectful. If you're enjoying the panel this morning, the commentary, if you forgot, can you hit the like now at this point? If you care to drop a blessing, I would accept that also. Thank you very much. Carry on, ladies.
I just want to say bless real fast, and I wasn't trying to disrespect you or overtalk you. I'm sorry if it seemed that way.
No, I didn't take it like that. It's just that I have to jump in there sometimes. If somebody like making a comment and it turns out to be like longer than 2 or 3 minutes, I can't remember everything. I got to jump in there and answer certain things of the comment. I want to jump in there and speak on that. But go ahead, no. I
Can
want
I?
to just, yeah,
Because
go
I'm
ahead.
getting ready to take my kids to the
Okay.
apple orchard. So I'm gonna say this real quick and I'm gonna end it. Just like I'm saying, this a lot of things people don't know. And just like I lost the contract because of my affiliation with Nika. The lady told me she didn't want me around Nika, period. And I had to change
But
my
why would
name.
you come online and
And
say that though?
Why
Why
you
that's
saying
See,
that
that's
though?
the stuff I'm talking
why would
about.
you
God,
say
you saying
that?
I'm
listen to
gone,
what
Bless. I'm
y'all not
gone.
letting me
oh
finish.
my God.
You're
Now,
not
now
That
I
letting me
know
was
where
finish.
all this
mean,
come
Lady
from.
Detroit.
Everybody is trying to
And
figure
then
out.
Oh
too,
God.
you
Oh my
following
That
God.
the
was
wrong
Oh
people.
wow,
Listen
girl.
to what I'm
Everybody's trying
trying
to
to
figure
say.
out. Everybody's trying to figure out where did this come from, how to get to YouTube. Now I'm understanding. Why would you say something like
That's
that?
mean.
Oh my God.
So you
Lady Nika
basically
ain't
saying
never been
Nika
on
ain't
here and
your
said
friend,
what she
right?
did for you, Simone. Lady Nika had never said, I'm quite sure 6 years ago, because that's when it was. when Trump Mouth went at her 5 or 6 years ago, whatever you did back there, and you keep bringing it up, she probably did just as much or more. And I have not heard her bring that up. Now that was
You
below the
don't know
belt.
what I'm about to
No,
say. If
no,
you
no,
will
no.
let me
I'm
finish.
done. I'm done. That was it. Thank you for
Oh
coming
my
on,
God.
Simone.
I was about to say,
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
friendship.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
Yes,
God.
yes, yes.
This
Oh
is,
wow.
I'm straight. Because this,
Oh
you
wow.
this
Okay.
up here.
Okay.
Because
All
somebody
right.
said something, you didn't let
All
me
right.
finish.
No, you told y'all business and you just said on
That's not
here
okay,
you
but
don't
my
want to bring
business
stuff.
has been told
No,
too. I'm saying
Simone, you're not understanding nothing none of us are saying. You just brought oh Lord. Go ahead, Miss Olivia.
I just want to say that was mean
Wow.
spirited. It was a very mean thing to say.
Wow.
I don't know if you realize how I sounded, but that's mean. Do you see what I'm saying? And sometimes
tell your
when you
sister to put on some
associate with
clothes.
demons, you get that demon energy. And you know how I am, Lady Detroit, and I don't have no dog in this fight. But sometimes you don't have to go below the belt,
Oh my
okay?
Miss
God.
Miss
Especially with
Olivia.
somebody so you know offline.
Wow.
Miss Olivia. What
Oh
I
Uh-huh.
was
Lord.
about to say was this. I get totally what she's saying now. People
But that
didn't
had
allow
nothing
me
to
to
do
cut
with
me
what
off
went
and
on. Talking about
finish what I
people
was
at
going to
you
say.
lost your job because of something she said. Come on
It
now, that
wasn't a
was very
lost
low.
job if you would let me finish. I'm saying I
Well, none of
understand
the job.
how it
When you
is.
just said you didn't want no personal stuff coming up at all, who just did that?
That's not
Nah,
personal. It's
nah,
nothing
that
major.
is personal for you to say.
Oh
She
my,
got off the
that is
panel. You just
not
hurt her
personal.
feelings
That's not
again.
big. That's not
You
nothing.
just hurt her feelings again. She got off the panel. Why would you even bring that particular situation up? We didn't know about that. All we know about is how what they're saying that when you get on panels, you so subliminals. I thought that too. Once upon a time, I was watching. I don't know if it was Kiki or whatever. You were saying some stuff. Tracy came on and she said, "What is there a problem with you, Lady Nika and Bless?" You start to talk to it, and then somebody say, "No, we talk out the line about that." From that day on, I did think that stuff was going on, but I dismissed it because I didn't want to believe it. Now that you said that, that was low. That was low. That was low, baby girl. Maybe you don't, and that's what people are saying to you. Maybe you be saying stuff unknowingly. Because, sometimes people say stuff and don't recognize that they saying something. Come on now. She got her feelings hurt again.
It's all about Nika feelings. Do you understand
It's
what I'm trying
about
to say?
everybody's
She's
feelings.
not the
Like,
only person that's been
yeah, she
hurt
got,
on here.
yeah,
We
and you
both
got feelings
have.
too. But come on, baby girl.
I
I
have
know you
feelings
got to
too,
understand
also.
something
And the
that
problem
some
is,
of us
Bless,
are
you're so
saying.
one-sided. It's
Oh my
not
God.
going to
Go
matter
ahead.
with you.
Go ahead. Because you're very
I will go
argumentative.
somewhere.
I see what she meant when she said you're very argumentative. Go ahead, He Wave.
Bless, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna cash up you later. Lady Detroit, are you out of your fucking mind? Huh? Are you crazy or something? You
Are
need to
you?
see somebody. You need to take some pills. Look at what you're doing. People speaking is going through one edge and fucking going through the other. You're embarrassing your fucking self and your friend. And you have me embarrassing my
Oh my
fucking
God. How
self.
embarrassed her when I said I lost the contract, but I get what
What
she's
the fuck
saying.
that have to do with anybody? What that have to do
Miss
with
Olivia, you
the
said that was
public?
me, Miss Olivia.
That's
Huh?
a state
I'll
of
I
listen to
think it
Miss
was.
affairs.
Olivia. I'll
The
listen to
chat
Miss
think it
Olivia. I
was.
ain't about to listen to
You're
nobody
not
half-ass
listening to
shit
anybody.
talk
You
because
just want to overtalk every fucking
I
person
don't
here.
want to overtalk, but y'all not about to sit here and turn this onto a bullying session on
Lady
me either.
Detroit, you just said
I'm
something
not
that was
doing
hurtful
that.
and mean. You just said something about your job, and that's how you lost your job. What job?
I didn't lose my job. I had my main job. If you would have let me finish, Bless, it would have made
But
sense.
why bring some more stuff to the
Because
YouTube
it
Oh
and,
my
makes
and we
sense
God.
what I'm
already
about to
Oh
saying?
my
say, but you
God.
Why
won't allow
bring
me to
something else?
finish.
Let
Oh
me
my
not
God.
mute you again, though.
Y'all,
Why bring something to YouTube that we didn't need to know right now?
Um,
Bless
Lady
everybody.
Nika,
Several people
Queen
knew this.
Nika, Lady
Nika,
Nika.
if
I ain't
your
know
feelings
nothing
is hurt
about
a
that.
little, you know
I
where I'm
know
trying to
nothing.
go
I
with
ain't know
this.
nothing about that.
You know what?
Okay, you didn't know, but that didn't mean other people didn't know. A lot of
None of
people
us
like
knew
you
nothing about that
did
over here
know.
in my chat right now. None of us
But
knew that.
I'm
friends like
saying
that,
the thing
you don't
is,
need any
I
enemy.
understand when
Something is.
Brianna said that it
Oh my
hit me
God.
Go
what
ahead.
she
Go ahead,
Ooh,
said.
Heat Wave. Go ahead,
ooh.
Heat Wave. Go
No.
ahead and talk.
You know what? That is the expression that people say. Friends like you, who needs enemies? You're making this thing so bad. A little thing, you going on and on and on. You keep saying we could speak behind the scenes. Myself and Nika could speak behind the scenes. Well, why the fuck you bringing it this morning?
Because
What is
I
wrong
felt
with you?
fucking like doing it. That's why. I'm not going to sit here and be disrespected by you or anybody else. Now, the
Disrespected?
thing was, I
Lady,
said what I
I
said.
don't
If
even
I wasn't
listen.
cut off, it would have made sense. But
You
I was
No,
cut
always
off
saying
and
you cut
Rudy
off
makes me look
Simone,
like a
but
bad
if I
guy.
don't wait a
And
minute,
that's not fair.
wait a minute.
This
Okay.
is not.
Simone, you always saying you cut off because you don't let nobody get a word in. And after you go on for about 10 minutes, of course I'm gonna butt in. This is my panel. I got to butt in sooner or later. And
Well,
that's what
I'm not
people
being,
were
but I'm
texting
not
me
coming in
and writing me
disrespecting
and calling
nobody
me
else.
saying that
Bless.
you be trying to take over my platform. You
I'm
know what
not
I'm saying?
gonna
You
You
know
don't
cut
know
what?
that like
how
this.
to hurt your
I
feelings.
don't
This,
care.
I got that one phone call for this one
you know
moderator
what?
talk like
You're
that.
right. You don't
I had to,
care.
no, come
That's
on,
your
stop the one
problem.
who made it
You
worse.
don't care. You don't fucking care. That is your problem. You do not listen. You just want to be the only fucking one speaking. You're embarrassing your friend. What the hell is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You're going to lose that friendship and it's going to be all your fault. I'm so sorry. I have never, I don't know you, Lady Detroit, but you really pissed me off this morning.
And
You
you
really
pissed
pissed
me
me
off.
off.
Okay, so, oh Lord, Simone, you
I
didn't get.
came up
I
here
thought
and I
you
spoke
know
to
what,
you.
y'all?
I'm
I'm gonna
not
tell y'all
about
something.
to.
I thought we was getting to some resolution just then. I really thought we was finna get somewhere. Till that was said, lady, you got feelings hurt. Y'all see what happened.
You're
Go
talking
ahead,
about
y'all.
disrespect.
Oh God,
I
because y'all
cannot
gonna sit up here
disrespect
and
you
baby,
more than
I'm
how
done
you
with this shit.
disrespected
I don't want to
yourself.
keep hearing this bullshit. I'm done. I'm not
Okay,
about
then,
to sit
baby
here
girl.
and let
I don't want
nobody
to hear no more
holler at
either,
me.
Simone. I
Holler
like
at
you,
me.
but okay, but I'm gonna say goodbye at this moment. I'm almost ready to get off. Tulu. Oh, Jesus, help me.
Can I say something to Lady Nika real
Yeah.
fast?
Wow. Yes, go ahead.
Lady Nika, I just want to say that if you can hear me, baby, you know that there are seasons and there are
Wow.
times for people, and sometimes you can go past somebody, but you don't have to let somebody say hurtful things to you. And I think that sometimes people make choices, and you want to stop them from making a wrong choice. But sometimes you got to let a thing be a thing, okay? And I really feel like Lady Detroit is defensive because I really feel like she feel more comfortable in other spaces. Do you see what I'm saying? And so maybe you should just let her be in those other spaces. And I understand why you clicked off, but baby, I can't do the disrespect thing. That's not called.
That's what it was. And I don't dislike Detroit even right now, but she's not understanding anything, Miss Olivia, that we're saying.
Yeah, I don't have nothing to
She's
do
very
with it, but
argumentative,
you
and they
don't
nobody
leave
against
with
you.
right.
This is not no Lady Detroit dragging fest and nothing like that,
Mm.
but she's not listening. Then she want to say I keep cutting in. But
Well,
if
in
I
the
don't
first
jump in and
place,
say
not
something,
all
she gonna go on and on and on and
right,
say this and then take it to another thing, then
right,
go relate it to her life. And I got to jump in there at one point to control my
right,
power.
right. I understand it. You have to I think that at first she was hanging with Nika and she was fine with hanging with Nika. And then I think she found her niche. And I don't think she want to admit that she found her niche. And her niche is not in Nika's lane. So
No.
I think that's what's going
But
on.
but the thing
You see
is,
what I'm
I like
saying?
how Brianna put it too. She said people grow. A Lady Nico is growing. She's not in that same space 5 or 6 years ago that you keep saying whatever you did back then, bought a car, house, whatever you did. To keep throwing her face. Friends don't throw
Yeah,
nothing up in your
your
face
friends
like
don't
that.
talk about them. That's disrespectful too. That's what
You
I was
don't
trying
do
to say.
that if it's from your heart.
Now,
Don't make her feel guilty. I did
right.
this back in the day, six years ago. I did this back then, but what did she do for you? I'm quite sure it was a 50-50 relationship. I'm quite sure it was, knowing the person that I see here on YouTube with Lady Nika.
Well,
You know
that's
what I'm
the
saying?
problem. Some people don't do stuff from the heart because when you do something from the heart, it don't never have to be mentioned and it don't have to be, thrown up in somebody's face. And maybe she don't understand that. Do you see what I'm saying? But you should never throw something up in somebody's face if you
Wow.
truly do it from the heart. And I just want to say before I get off here, before I forget to say it, I don't have no dog in this fight, but it was made public and everybody on YouTube got a right to comment on it when you make it public. Because people love to say, well, she just inserted herself. No, I'm just sharing my opinion. I've been knowing Nika for a long time. Me and Nika done been through some stuff too. We got over it. But when I get over something, I'm over it. I don't keep throwing it up in somebody's face. You have to let a thing go. And if you're really somebody's friend and you're not trying to hurt them, I don't. Somebody said that she was trying to say, she missed the opportunity because of Nika, but I
Yeah.
think she was trying to say she didn't mind because Nika was her friend or something. But if you want to say
But, but,
that,
but,
then you
but,
have to lead with something else. You can't lead off by saying, well, I lost the opportunity on Facebook. You got to lead it another way. And
nah.
maybe she didn't articulate it properly, but it came across as disrespect.
Okay, then with that said, Miss Olivia, evidently from what I'm hearing, nothing was articulated properly, as far as I'm concerned. Then, if that's the case, Like I said, I never heard Lady Nika say nothing to me. And we talk a lot of what she done. Even at this point, I'm not mad at Lady Detroit. I just think she don't really hear nothing that none of us are saying.
Well, no, I think
However,
she
I
heard
know
it. I
she's
think
mad
she
at me
heard.
about something.
No, Bless,
Huh?
she heard it. She heard it, but see, she don't realize that what she done is form new alliances. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what's going on. I
She's
don't know if you
growing.
want to look
But
for
at the
herself
same
or not.
time, Miss Olivia, let me say this. Lady Nika have always related to me. She's growing and she's taking Lady Detroit with her. She
She's
also
trying.
told me she loved Lady Detroit's children.
Right,
They're her guard children, the
right,
whole 9 yards. So she never uttered a bad word to me about
right.
Lady Nika. So I am not understanding this.
Right. I don't understand either. That's why I jumped up and tried to make some peace because, like I said, I ain't got nothing to do with it. But I know Nika. Nika. She is the only person on YouTube that I have ever gave my number because before I even knew that there was a beef sector, me and Nika was talking over there in that other sector. Like she real cool people, and it just hurts my feelings when somebody come on whether she meant to say it or not and say stuff like it. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I jumped up because I don't have nothing to do with it. But when you
Well,
form
we
other
just always
lines,
giving our opinions. That's all. We wasn't trying to be mean. It wasn't no
yeah, no,
fast, but I
not
think she's
me.
taking it like that. I see now that she take things like that. There's not no hate and nothing in my heart for Lady Detroit. I just hope they get it together. Heat Wave, thank you for the super chat. Let me see this right here. Um, Thank you, Bestie7 for the super sticker. What time is it? Okay, it's one. I've been on here 1:20. I got 10 more minutes, then hour and a half. Link will be dropped one more time, y'all. But I got to reiterate, this is what not a Lady
No,
Detroit drag fest, but I know she's
no,
taking it
no,
that way,
no,
but it
no,
wasn't. But
no.
like I said when I first started off, there are seasons.
Yeah,
God put people in your place for you to make that next step. You
yeah,
got to have discernment and pray if that season over. Because if you try to keep it like it once was, it's going to become toxic. It's not
yeah,
going to work. You still can love each
right,
other, but it'll never get back to the same. Link
right.
one more time. Go ahead, Miss Olivia.
Well, like I said earlier, there's going to be a falling away, and there's a season and a reason for everything. Do you see what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And sometimes uh, some people just don't know when to let it go. You see what I'm saying? And
But
if you insert yourself with certain kind of energies on YouTube, you're going to end up falling prey to that energy. And perhaps she sat on one too many panels with one too many demons, and she's exuding that type of energy. And so for that reason, I think she feel guilty. But you don't never lead with disrespect if you said somebody is your friend. Like I'm big on respect. Do you see what I'm saying? Because
yes,
everybody is deserving of dignity and respect, especially if that is your friend. Do you see what I'm saying? And
exactly.
you don't have to do stuff like it. And then Lady Detroit, I think she is even older than a whole lot of people that she done started associating with. And you
Mm-hmm.
have to be mindful of that because Miss Lady Nika is, she is our peer, and you
Right.
can't say some things that you say to younger people that you can't say that to older people because they're gonna take offense to it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That that's
Well,
that's my issue.
Well, with that said, Miss Olivia, I appreciate you coming on for the dance my way out of here to
Thank
make
you.
it back festive again. I appreciate everybody that came on the panel. I appreciate and respect everybody's opinion because we
Right.
all had a different opinion. I got to reiterate, it wasn't a drag fest, although it's going to
No,
be taken that way. I just feel bad for the relationship,
me
period.
too.
You know what
Me
I'm
too.
saying? And when
Me
I
too.
sent that thing the other day, like I said, it was just, to let her know how far this is going and back up a little bit.
Yeah.
And
Lady
that's just the
Nika is
way it
cool
went. It
people. Can
wasn't
I just
nothing
say,
trying to be
Bless, that
hurtful
Lady
toward nothing.
Nika?
Huh?
Yes, can I just say that Lady Nika is
Yeah.
cool people, and I wasn't taking no sides, and I ain't inserting myself. I ain't made no
Yeah.
video, but Lady Nika is cool people. I'm sure that Lady Detroit is too. But I just wish, but Lady Nika been on here for a long time. She been on here way longer than me, and I just wish, Lady Detroit can just like think about it, you know.
Yeah. Okay, baby. With that going on,
Anyway,
play my music. I really don't even feel like dancing, y'all. I'm just gonna play my music. Can y'all start dropping the diamonds?
have a good
So,
day. Have a good day, y'all. Have a good
okay,
day, Blue.
everybody have a blessed Saturday. Everybody have a great day. I'm gonna go start my day right now, and I'll catch y'all all later. Toodaloo. Okay. All right, then.